everyone, welcome to Indie Voice. Today we're looking at a very somewhat interesting game. I haven't been really much of a fan of particular RPG type games. There are many of types of RPGs like action RPGs, adventure RPGs. Then there's just the regular ones, the ones that allow you to spin the story on how you like it. That means you can create all the characters from the ground up, or you can just go straight up, let me keep the characters that I have and then play them how I see them. It's that slow paced first person type of RPG I may not be interested in, but I'm pretty sure there are a lot of you that are still interested in this type of game. So anyway, the name of the game is called Operation Abyss New Tokyo Legacy. Is created by Manges 5PB Experience Inc. The publisher is NIS America. This game was released March 27, 2017. It was supposedly going to be released for the Ps-Vita. I'm pretty sure it still was until the Vita has stopped in its creation. If you do not have the Vita, I strongly recommend getting it before it's like totally gone from existence. It still is worth to have those very old game systems because, the last handheld systems before they bring out the new ones and then stuff like that and whatnot. And anyway, so the two girls are the key players in the incident. What do they know? Multiple reports of kidnapping have shaken Tokyo to its core. Regrettably, these reports are not biased rumors. The victims are mainly young people, and their numbers have steadily been rising. The variants and the members of the mysterious group have been sighted at the scene of the kidnappings. Students from Hinowa Academy, the very school by the members of the Xth Squad, are in danger. In pursuit of the truth, closely held secrets will be exposed, but this is far from only the incident of plaguing the city. So, what I've gathered from playing this game is that you were just a random person kidnapped by these things, and then all of a sudden you wake up and there's a bloody, gory mess on the floor. I mean, bloody. And there's a lot of body parts, dismemberments, and things. And there's these zombie creatures that try to attack you. And then the mysterious girl from the Hinowa Academy shows up to help save you from these guys. And this gigantic alligator-looking monster thing that just like has lightning around it for some reason. These are called variants, as they keep saying in the game. Now, in my opinion of the story is strong. It's pretty good. I like playing it. It's interesting. But then here comes the gameplay part. Now, the gameplay I'm not normally a particularly fan of, especially when it comes to the whole first-person dungeon crawling type of thing. There are several games like that I can name off the top of my head. Not really many I could say right now, but I'd probably say somewhere in the video. But anyway, this game allows you to create your characters on how you want it to be. So you can keep the entire group that they give you in the beginning, or you can just delete all of them and then make a whole new cast of characters. You can go as close as to changing their hair color and how they look. I think it's just different variants of colors, and then you change their name, age, date, everything else. They get powers of gods, as they keep saying. It gives them special abilities towards their certain class that they have, and so on and so forth. You know, the usual character customizations. And then you have you can go to the school. You can it's like we fused in the Shin Megami Tensei for the PSP, but we made it more, hey, let's save these kidnapping people from getting killed and sliced open and whatnot. Sorry, there's not really much I can say about this game. It's kind of been very straightforward of the fact that this game is not as interesting as I had hoped, but it still is worth a buy for those that like complete RPGs that are just there is no third person, there's no all around camera to see the body or anything. It's just straightforward dungeon crawling. And then you go around killing enemies, bosses, things like that. You got the whole long line of who gets to attack first, how does it work, who does this. There are a lot of things you can go in this. There are a lot of play styles, there are a lot of characters, and there are a lot of things you can do in this game. It's just not my cup of tea when it comes to that style of RPG. But I gave this game an honest rating. I didn't judge it for the fact that it's not my cup of tea, but I'm judging it from how the gameplay is and how the story plans out with the game, so it all equals out. I gave it a decent rating of a 7 out of 10 for like good for those that like just straight RPGs, nothing more or no bells and whistles. Is mostly just, hey, let's have my group of friends come over. We get to choose our characters, create them, and then we all get to plan out how we get to attack in this thing and become a great squad, the Xth Squad or how they call it. And you get to see all the great art, animations, characters, a decent opening. I will admit this game does have a decent sound opening, and it's I'm just not a fan of this type of style of RPG, but I'm swallowing my pride here, so check it out. It is on Steam, and it also is on sale for the Vita on probably the PSN store. Thank you for watching. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe.